Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me.
Okay guys, so I decided to tell you guys about my most embarrassing moment for today's Vlogmas. Anyways, let's start with my first most embarrassing moment because I have two. First one happened in elementary school. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I went, but if you know me, you know what elementary school I'm talking about. In the 4th grade, I had a teacher. His name was Mr. Mendez, I think. I'm not gonna call out this bully because that's what he was to me. He was a bully to me. I'm not gonna say I was the nicest girl to him because I would sometimes fight back, or like he would make faces at me in the hallway and I would make faces back because he was so annoying. He wouldn't leave me alone, and he would call me, I think it was mostly because of my glasses, honestly, and my hair was so frizzy and poofy. I was a nerdy looking girl in elementary, and I still am, you know, but the difference is now I don't really care. We're gonna call this little boy Paul. And if you guys know me, then you guys already know the story. You guys know who I'm talking about. You know his real name. He was my elementary bully. The most embarrassing thing that happened to me has to do with him. Obviously, if not, I would not be mentioning him. So we were in class one day, you know, just chilling, doing our work. I was sitting at this table. I was next to this guy named, let's call him Bob, because he needed help with his work and I was always helping him. You know, I'm just that kind of person. I'm a nice person. Point is that I was helping this boy out. He was doing his work. I was helping him work out some problems. The teacher knew. Then the teacher gets up to make some copies. He went to the next room, which is the copy machine room. This boy, this bully named Paul, he took the advantage of that, and as I was getting up, I don't know why I got up, honestly. I think he got up to like sharpen a pencil or get some paper or something. I don't know. Point is, I got up. When I went back to sit down, this boy pulls a chair out from under me, and I fall straight on my butt in front of the whole class. And the whole class is laughing, like hysterical laughing. Like, why is it so funny when one of your classmates falls on their butt? It's not funny, you guys. It's not funny. I didn't think it was funny. It actually kind of hurt in the first place because I fell on my butt. So I don't know why it was so funny. So to top it all off, this boy doesn't even like pretend he didn't do it. He just stands there laughing at me and doesn't even help me up or nothing. So I get up. I am mad. I am embarrassed. I am sad at the same time. I don't know what to feel because I was feeling all sorts of things towards this boy, towards myself, towards the embarrassment of falling on my butt. I screamed at him and I ran out of the classroom, and the teacher was right next door. So obviously he heard the hysterical laughing. He ran back to the classroom. He saw me in the hallway. What happened? This boy, Bob, that I'm helping out, he's the only one, listen to me here, he's the only one that did not laugh at me and try to help. He ran outside and he asked me if I was okay. So I'm just like, I'm fine. Whatever. What happened? Asked the teacher. What happened? I just went to the copy machine room and I come back and, you know, you're in the hallway and crying and what's going on? And I'm like, well, Paul over here decided to pull the chair out of under me and thought it was funny when I fell on my butt. Instead of helping me up or seeing if I was okay, they started laughing. But you guys, the embarrassment I felt is so big. I'm the kind of person that likes to keep to herself. I do not like the attention whatsoever. I've been doing YouTube for a few months already, and I still cannot get used to vlogging in public because I don't like people staring at me. But I'm trying my best. I promise I am trying my best. I can't remember what happened after that. I don't remember exactly if you know, if the whole class got in trouble or if it was just, I know Paul got in trouble for sure. I don't know what they did to him. I don't know what they talked to him about. I don't know what his punishment was. All I know is that he got in trouble because of Bob over here backed me up. Thank you, Bob. You know who you are. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say his real name because I don't know if he wants to be mentioned. But he was an alright dude. He was awesome. He was an awesome friend. And he backed me up and he said, yes, you know, Paul over here pulled the chair underneath her. She fell on her butt. Everybody was laughing like it was so funny. So basically the teacher just said, okay, you know what? Fine. Let's do this. He went in, got Paul, sent him down to the office, and I don't know what happened after that. And I really don't care. By the way, I saw Paul, the bully, my first day of freshman year in high school because we went to a different middle school. We didn't see each other for 3 years, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Did not see him. He went to a different school. But on the first day of high school, he was sitting on the same table, and not just on the same table, but next to one of my best friends. Girl, you know who you are. She's like, hey Maria, how are you? You know, we haven't seen each other all summer. Happy to see each other and everything. Hugs here, hugs there, blah, blah, blah. And she starts introducing me to the table because she's sitting with a new group that I did not know. I was with one of my I guess you can say best friends. We were best friends for like about 2 or 3 years, I believe. But we kind of grew apart and so on. But I was with him. We were going to go to McDonald's and get food. And I remember Darlene was like introducing us to the table. And I see Paul sitting next to her. And she's like, this is Paul. This is so on. This is so on and so on and so on. And I'm like, oh no, I cannot have him in the same school as I am. If he's going to be in the same school, I'm just like, I am hoping he's a changed man. He is a better man. He's not a bully anymore. He's grown up. I'm just thinking all these things. Like, I hope he's like, not a bully anymore. You know what I mean? So, he's just sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, I know him. We used to go to elementary school together. You know? And Darlene was like, oh really? Yeah, we used to know each other in elementary. And he's like, yeah, we used to go to elementary school together, you know. But he didn't say nothing after that. Just that was an awkward moment. I think he was there for like maybe 2 weeks for the most, and then he disappeared completely. I don't know the reason why. I swear I didn't do anything to him, but he just didn't show up for school anymore. After a few weeks, no Paul. I was like, okay, you know what, better for me, don't care. But yeah, that was one of my most embarrassing moments in elementary, when I fell on my butt and everybody laughed at me. Just wanted to let you guys know. My second most embarrassing moment is the most embarrassing moment ever in my whole entire life. And this is in high school. Don't remember if it was 6th or 7th grade. But basically it has to do with my Aunt Flo. If you know who my Aunt Flo is, give this video a thumbs up, because not a lot of people know who Aunt Flo is. But anyways, if you're a girl, then you should know who Aunt Flo is. And yeah, so anyways, I'm sitting in the classroom. I feel like I just peed myself, and I'm like, what was that? And I'm like moving in my chair, and I'm just like, did I just pee on myself? I am a grown girl. What am I doing? I was in shock. I was just like, what is going on down there? And I looked down there. I'm like, and I see red. I'm like, oh my gosh. I had a panic attack so bad. And I was just like, I tried to get up. And as soon as I like moved a little bit like this, you know, to get up, I felt it come out more. Like, I felt more of it coming out. And I'm just like, am I bleeding out? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die in this classroom? Of all places, am I gonna die? Am I gonna bleed out? So I told my friend who was sitting next to me, because my table was made up of all of my friends, girlfriends, and I'm like, dude, my Aunt Flo is here, and she is heavy as anything else, and I cannot get up, because if I get up, it's gonna go everywhere. I think I'm bleeding out or something. I don't know. I've always been a girl who has a strong period, a heavy period flow. BTW, if you didn't know who my Aunt Flo is, now you know. She is your period, girls. Yes, that's what we call her, your period. We call her my Aunt Flo because she's an aunt. She comes to visit every so often, and her name is Flo because she flows, you know? So anyways, my friend gets up and she's like, are you for real? And I'm like, yes, I'm for real. I need to get out of here, and I need you to help me to get out of here without nobody seeing me. So I grabbed my sweater and I'm ready to wrap it around my waist. But I didn't wrap it around my waist yet because there was blood on the chair and I knew I was just going to get it dirty. So I'm just like, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. So she goes and tells the teacher that I am having a girl problem. She needs to get the class to a different corner, or she needs to distract the class away from us because we need to get out of there with the chair full of blood. And I know that if the kids would have seen it, they would have freaked out. If everybody else would have seen how much blood was on my chair, they would have freaked out. So the teacher gets everybody to the end of the classroom against the wall, the chalkboard wall, and she's distracting them with this lesson. And our table is right at the edge, right near the door to go out of the classroom. And we get up while everybody's in the back room, in the back of the room. We get up, I run the heck out of there. One of the other girls grabs the chair. Another girl grabs tissues to wipe down the dripping that I'm making out of the room. And then the other one helps me get to the restroom. So we're in our table there was 4, including me. So it was me, one of my friends that helped me get to the restroom, opened the door for me and everything. The other one grabbed the chair, and the other one cleaned after me. It took 4 of us to get out of there, and I was so embarrassed because they were cleaning my chair, and I'm just like, true friendship, y'all are the best ever because y'all are helping me clean this nastiness off of me, and y'all are the best ever. Honestly, I don't remember who was sitting at my table. I think one of my friends, I don't know if I can say her name, but I know she was there. And I don't remember who else was there, but I know there was 3 girls, and those girls, y'all are the best. If y'all remember me, if y'all know who I am so thankful, because without you guys, it would have been a terrible, terrible incident. Everybody would have freaked out, or everybody would have laughed. But honestly, I am so thankful to those girls. So yeah, those are my 2 most embarrassing moments. If you guys want to hear more, because I do have more, but these are the most embarrassing moments that I will never ever forget, and they definitely changed my life in some sort of way. But if you want to hear more, why don't you just comment down below what you want to hear. Let me know if you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And if you are new, hit that red button. Subscribe. If you haven't, check out the rest of my Vlogmas list. And I will link it down below in the description box, so you guys can go watch my Vlogmas list starting from day 1. And I will see you guys in the next video.